Hello friends, welcome to our channel Castor Classes, and in this particular video I am going to discuss some important questions, MCQ questions based on the concept of loops, whatever I have discussed in my previous video. Okay, so let's start the first question. So the question is, what is the output of the below code? Okay, num equal to 1 while num less than 10, print num. Okay, num equal to num plus 3. Two options, option A is 147 and option B is 14710. Okay, so what is the correct answer for this particular question? Try to think for a while. So the correct option is option A. Why? See, initially num value equal to 1. So while num less than 10, 1 is less than 10, initially this particular condition is there which is satisfied. So print num. So basically 1 will be printed, okay? And then num equal to num plus 3. So my new num will be 1 plus 3, that is 4, okay? Then again it will go to while loop, 4 less than 10, yes, condition is satisfied. So print num. So 4 will be printed, but in the next line, because print always print the statement in the next line or the value in the next line, right? If you don't specify some other end parameter, okay? Then now again 4 plus 3, so new num value will be 7, and again the condition will be satisfied, that is true, 7 less than 10, so 7 will be printed in the next line, okay? And then 7 equal to 7 plus 3, so that will be resulting to 10. 10 less than 10, condition is false, so while loop will break and will come out of the loop, so our result will be 1 4 10. So answer is option A, right? Next question, what is the output of the below code? Suppose num equal to 1 while num less than 5, print num. Okay, option A is 1 2 3 4, option B is 1 2 3 4 5, and option C is this will print 1 indefinitely. Okay, so what is the correct answer? Think for a while. So the correct answer is option C, right? Because see, num equal to 1. So initially 1 less than 5, this particular condition will be satisfied, and print num, 1 will be printed. Next time, see, num is not getting updated. So as a result, always 1 less than 5 condition will be satisfied, and as a result, every time 1 will be printed. So 1 will be printed infinite time. Okay, so these type of loops are called infinite loops. Okay, keep this in mind. Sometimes in programming you may get time complexity error in placement interview process due to this also. By mistake, if you forget to update the num value in the next iteration, you will be getting time complexity error, because your loop will go infinite, up to infinite. That means infinite time it will take. So obviously you will be getting time complexity error. Okay, question number 3, what is the output of the below code? Num equal to 10 while num greater than 5, print num, and then decrement the num equal to num minus 1, else print loop is finished. Okay, so what is the possible output? Think for a while. Here I am not giving any option because this is very simple question. I hope first two questions are sufficient to give options. So the correct answer will be, it will be printing like this: 10 9 8 7 6, and then the message loop is finished. Why? See, just simply iterate num equal to 10, so initially condition is 10 greater than 5, condition is satisfied, so num, that is 10, will be printed, right? Then num equal to num minus 1, so num will be 10 minus 1, that is 9. Again this condition will be checked, 9 greater than 5, yes, condition is correct, so 9 will be printed, right? Then num equal to num minus 1, num will be 8, so 8 greater than 5, yes, condition is correct, so print num, so 8 will be printed, and then 8 minus 1, that is num will be 7. 7 greater than 5, yes, condition is true, so 7 will be printed. Then 7 minus 1, num will be taking value 6, 6 greater than 5, yes, condition is satisfied, 6 will be printed. As soon as num will be num minus 1, that is 5, 5 greater than 5, condition is false, it will come out of the loop. And this else part, without any condition, we are not giving if else, only else. So without any condition checking, simply it will be executed, that is, it will be giving the message in the next line, loop is finished. So my output will be 10 9 8 7 6, loop is finished. Okay, all right. Next question, question 4, what is the output of the below code? Suppose I equal to 1, j equal to 4, while I less than 3, while j less than 8. This is called nested loop, loop inside loop. Print I, comma, then one comma inside double quotation, that is string comma j. So this you can interpret that as tuple, okay, because we are giving here parenthesis, then j equal to j plus 1, I equal to I plus 1, okay. So what will be my output? Think for a while. So see, very simple, I equal to 1, so 1 less than 3, yes, condition is satisfied, while j less than 8, j value is initially 4, so 4 less than 8, yes, it is satisfied. Print I comma j, so initial values are 1 and then j is 4, okay, it will be printed. Then j equal to j plus 1, j value will be updated, so j will be 4 plus 1, that is 5. I will be also updated simultaneously because this I is inside the inner while loop, not in the outer loop, okay. So I will be also simultaneously incremented by a value 1, so I will be 2. So now again the condition 2 less than 3, yes, satisfied. And here itself it will not check this condition because it has not gone out of the loop, so in the next time it will come here itself. So the j less than 8, 5 less than 8 condition is true, so print ij. So my current I is 2 and current j is 5. Then j equal to j plus 1, 5 will be 6, 2 will be 3. Again here it will come, okay, 6 less than 8, yep, condition is satisfied, so 3 comma 6, it will be again updated, j equal to j plus 1, 7, 3 plus 1, that is 4, okay. J less than 8, yes, 7 less than 8, so I, which is updated value, is 4 and then 7 it will be printed, right. Then j equal to j plus 1, j will be 8, I will be 5. Now see, inner condition 8 less than 8 will be false, so it will break the inner loop, it will come to outer loop. I less than 3, what is the current I value? I value is 5, so I less than 3, this condition also will not be satisfied, this will return also false, so as a result it will come out of the outer loop also. So my output for this particular code will be what? 1 4 2 5 3 6 and 4 7. All right, next question, and this is the last for our this video. What is the output of the below code for num in 25 13 19 66 88 50? Print num. If num equal to 88, print the number 88 is found, then break, okay. Already I have discussed break and continue statement, right. So basically here you can see print num, so first 25 will be printed, then 13 also, and then it will check whether 25 equal to 88, no, so again it will come to this for loop, num will be taking 13 value, 13 will be printed, then it as 13 not equal to 88, again the loop will go, 19 will be printed, 19 not equal to 88, again the loop will go, 66 is not equal to 88, so 66 will be also printed, then 88, see carefully, 88, so num is taking value 88, 88 will be printed, and if num equal to 88, the print number 88 is found, so this particular message will be printed, the number 88 is found, and then break, it will come out of this particular for loop, this 50 value will not be printed, so my output will be 25 13 19 66 88, and this will not be in a single line, it will be in next line, in each time it will print in a next new line, okay, 25 in a new line, 13 in the next line, 19 in the next line, 66 in the next line, 88 in the next line, and the last line will be the number 88 is found, okay. One more question, with this we will complete our this session. What is the output of the below code for num in 25 13 19 66 50? If num mod 2 equal to 0, continue, print num, okay. So what will happen? Num will basically start taking these values. 25 mod 2 equal to 0. This is nothing but checking to check whether a number is even or odd, right? Because if you divide a number by 2 and if you are getting 0 remainder, that means that is an even number. So for even number case, we will continue. That means we will not go below. We will directly come from here to this for loop itself. So what will happen? 25 is an odd number, so simply it will print. 13 is odd number, it will print. 19 is odd number, also it will be printed. Then 66 mod 2 equal to 0, condition is satisfied, continue, that means again it will go to for loop, print statement will not be executed. Then 50 is also even number, so again continue, so 50 will also not be printed, and here our list is finished, so our output will be 25 13 and 19. All right, so these are some important MCQ based on the concept of looping like while loop, for loop, continue, break statement in Python. Okay, I hope the concepts are clear to you. This is all for my this video. If you find this video helpful, please like, share and comment. If you have not subscribed our channel till now, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notification of our latest videos. Thank you for watching.